Learning RC facilitation was the first kind of facilitation I've learned, and I see great value in starting with this for a few reasons. Most importantly, it has taught me how to listen, which I think is a key quality to have when you are a facilitator. And how it has taught me to listen is that your role is quite defined as a facilitator in RC, and it very much is focused on listening and tracking the participants' contribution to the circle. And so it forces you sort of to stay with the person and what they're sharing, and to track when they're reflecting and when they are contributing their own perspective. And that has been an immense learning, and I think it will really shape how I facilitate other spaces and use other tools in facilitation. I was under the impression that when you start out facilitating, you can freeze, or you can get sort of carried away in your own story about what should be, and you can start giving advice. And neither freezing nor giving advice would serve, because it's important to stay present to what's alive in that moment. And to do that, I found the questions that are formulated are very precise, and they bring you to have the exact kind of intervention that would be supporting the dialogue. So what would you like to say, and to whom, or what did you hear X say to Y, is if you can get the timing, and I think the timing is intuitive, and the timing is very much a subjective thing, and there's freedom in that. There's freedom in how you jump in, but the sort of key phrase that you jump in with is a big support to then you know exactly what to say. And you learn to come up with the timing with practice. And another thing I've learned through RC facilitation, and it always brings a chuckle in my mind, is that as a facilitator you often can have some ideas about how things should be, or where the solution lies. And more often than not, I've held back, because that's the role of the facilitator. I've not shared that. And then to see that when there is a collective that's come together to talk about a topic, either the solutions that you had in mind or even better solutions emerge, because the collective can actually has more wisdom than one individual. And I've seen that, and I find that fascinating and very rewarding. It has helped me to trust the process more and more. So very glad that the collective intelligence is a real thing, and you can experience it through RC. What's been another important piece is in pre-circles you learn to go beyond what is being shared, and you sort of get the essence of people's perspective, and learn to build connection as a facilitator with your participants. So with the pre-circle and the circle, these are two elements of facilitation which will shape how I facilitate other spaces. And I've had some experience with other spaces, and I really see how much this has contributed to that. So very grateful that RC was my first facilitation tool that I've learned, and I think I would encourage other young facilitators to start with this. I think it really gives you the right framework or the right support system to then develop other modes of facilitation.